Okay, so question, are female motovloggers a problem? What do I mean by a problem? Let me explain by way of a little story, and I'll meander my way to a point. Right, for the past week or so, YouTube, for some inexplicable reason, has been constantly suggesting small channels. I don't mind this because, one, being a tiny channel myself, I'm quite happily to see what's out there, but it's nothing to do with my normal viewing habits. Like the big three would be motorbike content, video games, film reviews, with some other like random stuff scattered in. But I've been getting like a guy with 10 subscribers ranting about the price of cheese or something like ridiculously unrelated to anything I do. But a video popped up last night that was called My First Motovlog. So I thought, oh, it caught my eye because I thought, oh, finally I've got something relatable to watch. And it was a picture of like a young girl. And I noticed it had 25,000 views. And I'm thinking, Jesus, that's not bad going for your first motovlog. I wonder if they're, an already established channel moving into the genre. And she's got, or at least had, when I looked, over 2,500 subscribers. That's pretty good going, considering that she's been on YouTube for quite some time. I think there must have been like maybe 10 or 20 videos, if that. And out of 2,500, I mean, it's the first time I've used Social Blade because I was just epically curious at this point as to what has happened. And she'd gained like over 1,000 subscribers in less than a month. From the beginning of September. And it was all her motorbike content. Anything that she was doing on a bike got a big chunk of views. And I don't begrudge anyone from putting out some like videos that get a lot of views. I'm not doing YouTube to make cash or turn it into like an extra like revenue stream. But I can appreciate people who want to do that, who are putting in effort, like editing, buying nice cameras, doing like as much cinematography, that kind of gubbins, to get blasted by a young girl from Australia who just bought an R3. But that's the way the world works. But like Stormtech made a short kicking off about the whole female like motovlogger thing, and it's true that you'll get a lot of female motovloggers getting a lot of attention and making a lot of getting a lot of views because they'll have their like chin-mounted camera, but the one that they'll be on almost all the time is one on the wing mirrors facing down the cleavage, and especially the ones in America where you'll see them wearing like a vest top, so you can just watch the jiggle. And sex sells, right? I get that. Even as far as like attractive men will like use that to their advantage. But what I'm wondering is whether it's like there's a problem, because I think we all know the demographic or age demographic of men who are bikers, especially in this country. It's it's up in the 50s, isn't it, in general. So I wonder how many of those 2,500 are like old men. Do you know what I mean? It just makes it's like icky when you think about it. What? You wonder if there's going to be any kind of like encouragement, like maybe one day she's not wearing like she's not fully covered and that video blows up, so she thinks, oh, from now on that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to show a bit of the boob. I mean, on the other side of things, you've got like someone I'd say like what I believe to be a well-known YouTuber, username Kate. I'm holding her up, by the way, not as a look, she's famous and she's not attractive. No, it's not what I'm saying. Don't put words in my mouth. She's a good-looking girl, but she doesn't leverage that. She makes actual quality content and reviews and the grind. Do you know what I mean? But it kind of like, I don't know. I wonder if she sort of thinks, I could do with an extra load of cash. Like my boiler's just broken. Maybe I should make a video where I show a bit of thigh. Do you know what I mean? It's very odd. Oh my god, my bike is fucking super loud still. Oh god, I bet you this bloody light can't see me either. I mean, and I think it's fantastic that there's younger riders getting in. I mean, she's in one of the UK, Britain's, like, you know, lesser colonies, but I'm gonna hold that against her. This makes me wonder if there's, like, you know, young people, like, you know, young girls that think, oh, I might get do a CBT and get a bike license. You know, and they look on YouTube, and all they can see is tits. I mean, would that put them off to go, oh, I can see what the culture's like, and I don't want any sort of part of it. In the same way, I suppose, the lad squid culture can tarnish the reputation of bikers when all people see are video compilations of, like, bikers smashing wing mirrors and following someone who made a slight error on a roundabout and hurling abuse at them. It just makes me wonder whether YouTube should be promoting it. I mean, I suppose YouTube doesn't really give a shit, does it, as long as they get paid. But you'd think in this day and age that they'd want to try and... Because all it's going to, like, eventually come to is, you know, like, the way you get a lot of gym culture videos these days, and it's just literally some girl in a tight pair of yoga pants that's neatly bifurcated her arse cheeks, like, kicking off that other people are trying to use the same public space. I mean, I doubt you're going to get a sudden influx of women wearing bikinis riding bikes in the UK. It's not the right weather for it. But I think it is a bit of an issue in terms of, like, the possible pressure that could be put on female motovloggers. I mean, I've seen it in, like username Kate videos, even though that's not what she's about. You still get some really cringe comments. Going, oh, you look lovely today. Like, some of the comments just make you want to take a bath. Disgusting. But for, like, you know, an impressionable young girl suddenly getting, like, a load of attention, I'm just worried, like, it might push them down the wrong path, perhaps.